Hey everybody out there, this is John from Rad Relics, and today we're going to be discussing something on my YouTube channel. Yes, on my YouTube channel. We're going to be talking about another reseller. I know this isn't going to be what you think it is. I'm not going to tear anybody down or run anybody through the mud hole, but we're going to discuss something that they posted on Instagram, and I'm going to give my thoughts about it because I find it to be kind of interesting, and we're going to discuss it, and I would love some of your feedback. I would like to know down below what you think about this subject. I want to know what your input is. Do you think that doing this thing at yard sales is being a cheapskate, or will we even call it a scumbag? Does it make you a scumbag reseller, and are you ripping people off, old people at yard sales, when you do this one thing? So I find it to be pretty interesting. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. I resell full-time on eBay. I have been on eBay since 1997. Since I was a sophomore in high school, I have been selling stuff on eBay, and I love doing it. It's absolutely the highlight of my life. It's what I do full-time, actually. I am a full-time reseller. In 2017, I gave up working for the state of Missouri, and I went into my own full-time reselling gimmick, and now I have over 2,700 items listed on eBay. We do about $100,000+ a year in sales, and I own my own pop culture shop, and I am setting in that right now. So follow the channel if you want to see more content like this. We're going to hop right into this video right now. We're actually going to switch screens. We're going to go over to the screen share, and we're going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay guys, so we're going to jump right into this. The person that has been charged with being a scumbag reseller is Kevin from the Commonwealth Picker channel, and I want to know what you guys think. Probably if you're familiar with my channel, that you guys know Kevin. He's a great father and fantastic reseller, but is what he is doing at yard sales, would you consider it to be wrong? This person levies against him this accusation. It says, wow, you are such a scumbag ripping off old people at yard sales when you know how much can sell for. I'm using their words, not mine. I know you are in it to make money, but at least be fair to people. To the people, haggling over $1 or $2 for a $3 or $5 item when you know it can sell for $40, $45, or even $50, you're disgusting. Those are some pretty heavy words to be throwing around at somebody who is filming themselves buying stuff at a yard sale. Now the question is if an item is only worth $3 to $5 and you can sell it for $40 to $50, should you haggle at a yard sale? What are the pros to haggling? Obviously, the pro is going to be that you're going to get the item cheaper. If you can shave $1 off every item you buy at a yard sale, at every yard sale you go to, you can save yourself literally $10 to $20 every time you go out, depending on how much you buy. If you buy 30 items and you shave $2 off an item, you are saving $60. So that's $60 in profit in your pocket before you pay anything out. So we're going to jump in and we're going to look at Kevin's reply here really quick, because I know you guys have already read it, but I want to jump into it and I want to just see what he had to say before I go in more deep, before I get deeper in to what I want to discuss. It says, Happy New Year to all of you terrible penny pinching resellers out there. Keep on trying to provide for your families, making ends meet, staying out of debt, saving for retirement, funding your child's education, giving to charity, and generally not being a burden on society. Even though some don't like you, we will always respect what you do in and day out. And I really love how he kind of, he's a snarky positive. He's being a little snarky, but he's trying to stay positive because that's just seems to be who Kevin is. He's such a nice guy. But my question is it fair to go to a yard sale knowing you're going to make $40 to $50 on an item and trying to knock $1 off every item you buy? What do you guys think? Let me know down below, because I'm curious. Me personally, I'm a coward. I want you guys to know that. I am scared to death to ask for concessions at yard sales. I'm just horrible. Like, I don't know why. I feel so much empathy for people that, like, if I go and I try to buy something from them, like, and let's say they've got this phone here and they've got it marked for $50, and I'm like, man, I can sell that for $400. I just want to give them the $50 as quick as possible, so before they realize what they actually have, and so I can have that in my possession, because if I'm going to make $350 on an item, I'm pretty stoked about that. But when it comes down to, say, like this, say if we've got this record here and it sells at a yard sale, and I know that I can get $50 for that record on eBay, but they have it for $5. Do I go in and try to take the $2 off of that item? Do I haggle with them? Because I'm going to tell you that every time you haggle with somebody at a yard sale, it takes a minute or two, maybe 30 seconds. But let me tell you, that 30 seconds could be the difference between you actually getting to the next yard sale before your competition. Do you want to get behind? That's me personally. That's the way I've justified it in my head and John's head. I'm like, you know what? I want to get to that next yard sale as quick as possible. So I run through the yard sale, pick up all my stuff, pay the lady, and get the heck out of Dodge, because that guy standing there at the yard sale haggling over $1 or $2, I'm going to beat him to the next yard sale. I'm going to get all the really good stuff, and I'm going to scoop it up before they do, because what I have trained myself to be is like the reselling ninja. I want to get in, get out, and buy as much stuff and get to the next location before anyone knows that I'm there. I definitely don't want to get caught up talking or haggling. That's one of the big reasons why I go yard selling outside of my town, because I live in a small community and everyone knows me. And if I get at that yard sale and get talking about all kinds of stuff, people know me from YouTube, people know me from my store, they ask me questions, I get caught up. What questions can you ask at yard sales? If you're going to ask questions, if you're going to do something, make sure that it's worth your time. One of the things that I like to do is ask if they have any video games, old sports memorabilia, stuff like that. If you're going to be caught up at this yard sale, you're going to make it worth your time. And typically if they start pulling out old video game consoles, that's definitely worth waiting around for and not getting to the next yard sale before your competition. But is $1 or $2 or $3 worth getting beat to the next yard sale by your competition, where there could be just tables of video games and Funko Pops and baseball cards and autographed jock straps from Rocky Balboa? I mean, I don't know what could be at that next yard sale. I don't know what my competition's loading up right now. So for me, it's an issue of not haggling. But I'm going to say on Kevin's behalf, one of the things that it is hard to do is please your YouTube audience. So what I'm going to definitely say is that a lot of the opportunity that comes from these haggling events is good YouTube content. I think that's the thing that a lot of people forget, is the fact that he is out there shooting videos. He is not trying to make a ton of money off of these items that he's selling. He is trying to resell, and he is a legitimate reseller, but there has to be a ton of profit and revenue coming in from the content that he's creating on YouTube. And walking up to a yard sale and just picking up a pile of stuff and leaving without any interaction with the person that's running the yard sale is not going to be gold. It's not going to create an environment to where something happens to where it's going to cause that video to go viral. One viral video on YouTube could bring you in $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. If you get enough views on that video, you could really make an absolute ton of money. So in the defense of Kevin, I'm going to say that yes, if you are making YouTube content, going to yard sales, that you probably want to be trying to get a cheaper price, doing something that provokes a response, either positive or negative. And if you watch Froggy Flips, he's really good at provoking these positive responses from these people at these yard sales. It's not really how you conduct yourself when you're going to a yard sale. It is really good YouTube content. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to bring it back and wrap this up and say that he is not a scumbag. He's not ripping off old people. He's a great guy who does a lot for his community. He's a great father, great husband. He walked away from an awesome job to be able to do this full time, to spend more time with his family. So no, He's just a man that's out there on YouTube trying to create content just like everyone else to try to go viral so that we can make a bunch of money. That's what this is all about, so that we can do good things for other people. I think that there would be a lot more Mr. Beast. Look at all the good that he does, all the money that he gives away cars and stuff. I couldn't imagine if Kevin was a multi-millionaire. He would be out there doing all kinds of cool stuff. He sent me, whenever he was first starting, he sent me an Inaman. He sent me 2 Inamans. I think I was one of the first people to get one, and I got one of his coffee cups. He had fewer subs than me. He's a better man than me. He blew up, and I'm happy for him, and now he's killing it. So I want you guys to go over, if you're watching my channel and you don't know who he is, check him out, Commonwealth Picker. Subscribe to his channel. And I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you would, and you're new to this channel, I would appreciate it if you would go down and that you would subscribe to my channel. Maybe hit that like button and stick around and watch a couple of other videos. I really appreciate you guys. God bless you guys. Keep on picking, keep on digging, and remember, the family that picks together sticks together. God bless you guys.